Yeah. No, on YouTube. Hi, everybody. I don't know why y'all are popping into this test stream right now, but hello. This is not an NPC. I don't know why we're suddenly out having 24 viewers here over on the YouTube side of things, but I am just simply testing a thing right now. Why is it the test stream that when that seems to pop off for some reason? I hope you guys are good. Yeah, 10, yeah, oh, it's bouncing around. Okay. Thank you guys for dropping the likes on the stream. I'm just simply doing a couple of tests. To mute this, I'm literally doing these test runs for myself right now. So, yeah. Strange. Yes, I do have another person. If you guys are not aware, my name is Crispy. I am a semi-retired wandering healer who has married a goddess and settled down. Now I play video games. What's that? What's this? You're gonna get like 10,000 likes. Hey! What's up, Quaganado? Wifey says Happy New Year as well. I am just absolutely testing stuff right now. I'm trying to push the limits of what I can and cannot stream in terms of also combining potentially making the laziness potential. I want to say laziness potential, but being able to stream simultaneously. Looks like I've had stability checks for this whole time so far. Okay, I'll tell Wifey. Wifey, Quaganado says you need to get your Winter's Day stuff done. Hello, A4 and Beauty, and yo, shout out to you, Ice, her as well. Hope you're good. Wifey says she'll work on it eventually, as she TM put it as TM there. Soon TM. I'm just doing some test runs right now. Also trying to figure out formats because I am streaming both YouTube, Twitch, and YouTube Shorts, and I think also Twitch. Hold on, I gotta pull up Twitch's vertical as well. And I'm trying to figure out the appropriate rates. I'm trying to figure out the appropriate bit rates to be running this without necessarily crashing my entire PC and completely nuking everything that's happening. That does remind me, where is my performance run looking? Okay, we're running about 43, 41 in an idle state, so that's not the worst. Okay, that's not the worst. Okay. So I know if I run... I don't know if I know the video encoders are technically separate. Video encoders have their own separate. So I can theoretically push outside of 12,000. 6, 12, 14, I think. 14,000 kilobytes. That's probably what it's going to end up being. I'm just trying to figure out the numbers right now. How did you get this front screen? What do you mean front screen? Like get this to the main page? I don't know. If you're wondering about the algorithms, what's the word? The algorithm's little magic, I genuinely cannot tell you. I am simply working on a lot of different things right now. A lot of back-end experimentations, if you will. Oh, so these are the multiple port entrants. Okay. So if I cap out at like 16, I think 16 would be the appropriate amount. 16, I think, has to be the capped amount, I think. Then I'm thinking like 6, 6. So all the... I'm going to just do some quick maths right now. So we're looking at 4, 4. let's say if I'm trying to push 60 frame per second, I think, what is 60? Let's see. That's it's like literally just YouTube magic at this point. I cannot give you the exact numbers or reasons as to how I ended up where I am. I am just simply a guy who has been fascinated by being able to pull this off. Okay. So if I'm running 1080, so I need to run technically another 6,000, right? So it'd be 6,000 times 2, which is already the 12 for the 1080 60 plus an additional, say 9,000. You'd be looking at 21 to be able to run that. But then after that, it kind of diminishes in return there, because I'm looking at the average bit rate right now for the combination of everything that I'm putting together. 6.7? Did you really just give me a 6.7 right now? Deborah Sovich. I'm crazy? How so? How do you think I'm crazy? Please explain it to... Please elaborate. I should say. Please elaborate as much. 1080? I should be theoretically running... 6... Why are people throwing in the 6.7s now, huh? God damn, what did I do to deserve this? So, if I push, because I still have to give room for everything else to run in the house in theory. It would have to be another 12,000 roughly. Oh lordy. Maybe. Just a little bit. Just a tad bit. I guess this has to be it, right? Because then if I encode technically if I max code 2 video tracks, 2 videos, I said you're going to get 1,000 likes. Really? How so? How so? Honestly, this has just been one big crazy test run right now. So I don't know what to tell you. And we're also closing in onto the new year. I'm sure you guys, I don't know where you guys are hailing from, but I imagine it's already crossed over for a few people into the new year. So tell me what the future's like. Are we still alive? Still crazy, huh? Well, wifey is at least willing to deal with my craziness. Wifey is willing to put it up. Are you playing anything? Because I want to join the server. No. If you guys cannot actually see the title, I'm actually just actively experimenting on my live stream right now, which is really just all over the place. I don't even know which side you guys are even coming from at this point. So it's actually quite funny how this is working out. Oh, that's unfortunate, Deborah, if you consider it that way. I am just simply experimenting. I'm doing some calculations, figuring life out, and figuring out how this would work. In theory, I would just go... I'm running at, what, 12,000, 8, 9, 10, 11... So comfortably at 12,000, I could run. But if I run 16 kind of starts pushing it a bit, doesn't it? With a nice variable bitrate too, which is interesting. I'm openly talking about this stuff because I don't think it's necessarily, you know, what's the word? Not necessarily anything crazy new. It's just, oh, that was the other thing I was going to check. Let's see. Where are we at? Twitch. I might have to run and test a few other things. It's okay about the server. You don't have to worry about that right now. Why should I not have to worry about that? So it looks like, yeah, Tempe's currently Tempe's currently streaming too as well. Why am I getting a bunch of notifications? I got a sub to Gizzy. Cool. Nice. Let me see if I can watch my own vertical. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. So that's working. Ah, so that does work. Fantastic. All right then. Looks good. I think if I test because yeah, everybody's running crazy right across the stream. That's fine. That's fine. Whether I be it or not. Test. Come on. Send this across the stream. Send it across the stream. Yep, there it is. You see it going across the stream. I'm just gonna let you join my. Oh, okay. You go do what you need to do. I don't know if I'm joining anything at the moment. Is really what I should be saying right now, because like, ain't no reason to do any of that for me. Ain't no reason for me to do any of that. Okay, so the numbers are looking good. It looks pretty stable at the 12,000 mark. I essentially need another sweat. 12, 16. So what they recommend 6,000 for a 60 frame. So 12. Even if I run, what if I run? Where's the numbers at? So if I run a 1030, I could run a 1030 at 8,000. Why are you gonna hack me? What's so special? Why am I being so targeted for such a thing right now? I could do Jesus. 9,000? Wow. I don't even know. Is that 9 trillion? 9 quadrillion? 30 because like you have to consider that I have to double everything. So 45, 60. So if I did 30 across the board, I think that would be better. 30 reduces it by 2, so that's reducing it by 4. So if I do 45, let's say I did, instead of 60, I did 40. Let's say I did 4,500 times 2, and then it would be 6,000. So that'd be 9,000 plus 6,000. So let's say 16,000. So let's say, yeah, about 16,000. If I run 16,000 at about 30 frames per second, then I should be appropriate then. With a keyframes. Yeah, I think a 1080 30 running at 16,000 would be the most appropriate thing for you. Deborah, why do you need to hack me? Is this supposed to be a challenge or something? I'm not sure why you feel so obliged to right now. Not sure why you feel so obliged to try and hack me. Although I will admit, why is... Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. I like how my vertical one is the one that shows up the most. Is my horizontal one even active too? Horizontal stream? I think YouTube has like the worst one when it comes to that kind of stuff here. Let me see. If I go to my channel right now, technically I'm streaming both vertical and Horizontal. Yeah, so it does show up. Okay, so both live streams are popping up. Yeah, but like even this one's not even working appropriately for some reason. I always have to update. Huh? I can't even pay attention to this, to whatever you're saying right now, but anyway. Cool, Deborah. Good to know. Good to know. Let's see. So, if calculating based on these numbers, you essentially get 8. So let's say 1080, 30. So 16K should be the max amount. I think it would be the most, I think. So let's say 9. Yeah, because you're assuming 2 9s, right? Like I'm assuming 2 1080p frames. So it would be 45, 45 plus. Yeah. You did now. That's crazy, yo. You know, it could be considered a federal offense if you're openly admitting that you're hacking people. I believe there are ways to report this stuff, to report accounts to the federal government as well. Usually not a good thing. So let's see, 6, 10, 45, and then let's say another, what, 1,000? Yeah, so these are running at 72060s. Most likely. Any issues? So then I think the configuration has to be done a little bit more appropriately then. What's up, Foreign Beauty? Yeah, so 16 I think is the appropriate amount. If you just run strictly at 30, I think that's the ultimate number I have to settle in. Because I assumed at a 1080 output, but it's not even giving me 1080. So, yeah. Okay. Well, most likely I will, if you guys end up catching my stream again, I'm probably going to be testing one more test to see how this ends up working. But, that said, drop a like on the way out the door. If you guys enjoyed the stream, consider subscribing. I don't know why you guys even popped in here in the first place. I literally put ahead here, this is an entirely test stream, but it is what it is if you guys want to do that. Anyways, have a wonderful night, Happy New Year, and who knows, we'll see what happens.